But one thing that's hit the media has been Councillor Riel and Councillor Burke tried to get emergency declared for housing and homelessness, and I think they're bringing a motion to council to put more money into the already, I think, looks like well-funded programming you've been doing, but that's an opinion.
Sure.
What are your thoughts on that, and why are you not supporting this or publicly supporting it at this time?
Well, first of all, Jay, the state of emergency for homelessness still exists in the city of Peterborough. It was brought into play by my predecessor, Ms. Tarian, late in 2022. That state of emergency is still filed with the province of Ontario. And at that particular time, it didn't bring in any additional resources. So it's still there. We continue to welcome funding from the Government of Ontario and the Government of Canada to help us with the toughest public policy area that any mayor is facing in Ontario and throughout Canada today. So let's look at the numbers, because the numbers tell exactly what we're doing. So if you look between budget 2022 and budget 2025, the city of Peterborough alone is increasing our investment to deal with homelessness by $1.2 million, Jay. Mm-hmm. We've also substantially drawn upon from our reserves and social services as part of that $1.2 million. So that our costs have gone up by 19% from 2022 to 2025. So we're really doing our bit. And the recent AMO report, what in my view, the most consequential report ever put together by AMO, shows that municipalities in the province of Ontario are funding homelessness initiatives at a rate of 51%. Jay, I got to be honest, we're running out of a runway to keep funding this area.
Yeah, and you can't just throw money at it. You need some solutions there. Yeah. I know the city has modular housing. Tell me.
We've been very innovative, Jay. Yeah. We've been very innovative.
But what are the facts? Because what we're hearing is there's 60 unhoused people. It's in wintertime. There was a court case that said you have to have shelter for people available, or you can't dismantle tents and things like that. Right. Are the shelters in Peterborough full?
Jay, they're not full, but people by choice sometimes will not go into shelters, because if you go into shelters, there's some rules and obligations, and some of it deals with drug use and other activities that we're just not going to tolerate. So that's a choice that gets made. So I think you've really hit the nail on the head, Jay, why some of these individuals choose not to go into shelters. We actually already added extra money, Jay, to keep one city who operates the Trinity United Church site open throughout the day as a warming room. So Peterborough is doing a lot. By any metrics, we'd be at the forefront of response in the province of Ontario. And I know whatever decision is made at the subsequent council meeting, there'll be those that say, we're cold-hearted, we're cruel. But we're really doing a lot in this area.